it's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? All right, my loves, we are going to be making some tags today. You guys know how much I love my tag, and I haven't done one yet. So yeah, we're gonna create these tags. These are really pretty unique. I have to say they're kind of unique to me. And I just love how these tags came out. You see, guys, how pretty they look? I love them. Don't they look like so realistic and so pretty? So I'm going to show you how to create these tags. Now, a short story. I have been looking forward to get the stamp that Michael has, which is a pickup truck with a Christmas tree. You guys know which one I'm talking about. I know you do. And I've been dying to get that stamp. But I've been trying not to buy too many stamps because I do have a lot that I haven't been using. So I went in my craft room and I was actually looking for a stamp that looks more like a truck or like a car. And I came across this set and I was like, oh my God, this is a perfect set to try to create and try to kind of like, you know, resemble a truck holding a Christmas tree. So I came across this set. This set I bought at AC Moore a few years ago. It's called Road Trip and it has amazing images in here that you can use and try to incorporate that same look as that red truck that Michael has. I'm using this one right here in our project, but the best thing about this stamp is you can absolutely use different other. They have a camper that you can use. They also have a smaller camper, and I didn't even know they also have a little tiny tree that you can also use. So this is perfect set of stamps that you can use and try to incorporate it into a Christmas theme. You also have a little, it kind of looks like a border. You can kind of make a border with these right here and they're just super adorable. So if you guys have that stamp at home, make sure you take it out and make sure you use it because you can definitely do a lot of projects with that stamp and you can make it like Christmas, you know, related, which is what we're going to do today. So I'm sorry that my voice sounds a little bit raspy, and I'm gonna probably be clearing my throat a lot in this video. I apologize in advance. Okay, so I'm using this regular tag that I like to use when I do my projects. I bought this one at, I don't know, a few months ago when I went on vacation to Florida. I had picked up a whole bunch of these tags, so that's what I'm going to use for this project. I'm also going to be doing some stamping. I'm using the ink from Memento and it's called Paris Dust, and I really love it because it's kind of like a bluish tone. I didn't want to use black because I don't know, I just didn't feel like using black. I'm also going to be using my marker, and I really think this is really what brought this whole thing to life. And the color is CR11. Okay, now I am going to also use some of this twine to kind of like wrap around the tag. Some other little knickknacks like Christmas, a little mini Christmas tree, some bells, and some berries. Okay, it's very simple, guys, very simple. I'm going to ink my stamp. By the way, I am going to be doing a video soon about my favorite tools that I like to use when I'm crafting. I thought it would be a good video for some of us who maybe are not too familiar with crafting or maybe just started, and maybe you want to get an idea of what tools I like to use. I'll be doing that soon, okay? Thumbs up if you guys want to see something like that. Okay, so I stamped my stamp. I'm not stamped. I inked my stamp, and I'm going to very carefully stamp it onto my tag. Okay, I love this Frisco tool, is the best. Okay, so there you have it. Very pretty. I'm not really the best using my my inks, but hey, I can do okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is let's just give it a few minutes till it dries up. Okay, I'm gonna put my stamp away, and I'll give it a little bit of few seconds for it to dry. Okay. Okay. And then put this away. All right, so let's start coloring our image. Yes? Yes. I'm gonna take my marker and I'm gonna take the fine part, like the thinner part, because it's easier for me. I'm gonna see if I can kind of like pull you in a little bit closer. There, I think that's good, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna color my image. I'm not even gonna do anything special. I'm coloring this chalk red and that's it. I'm not doing any special like shading or nothing like that. Plus, I'm not really good at adding shade to anything, so I'm not even gonna attempt to do it. I truly am not really good at it. So I'm just gonna color this chalk red. And I like it because I don't have to worry about, you know, adding other colors and stressing about, you know, I need to add shade on one area and maybe add shade on another. I don't like doing that. Although I would love to learn, because I have seen videos where people kind of use sort of different kinds of reds and do like shading, and it looks beautiful. It really does. But I don't think I'll be such a great at it. And don't go crazy if you go a little bit outside the line. It's okay. Don't drive yourself nuts over it, okay? You're gonna give this tag as a present to somebody. They're gonna love it, okay? So don't go crazy if you go a little bit outside the line. Okay, I am almost done. I love these markers, by the way. I don't even use these markers hardly ever, but I do love these markers. And I am going to include these markers in my list of best tools to use, because I just love them. Okay, you can see there, my truck is done. So you see how fast that was? You can stamp a few of these and bang these out in no time, okay? That's perfect, right? I love it. Okay, very good. So now what we're gonna do, for in the middle of the truck, I have, remember that I bought these at Michael's. Hold on, let me see if I find the original package. Oh, I don't find the original package. Do I have it? I don't have the original with me. Hold on. Oh, yes, I do. It's right here. Remember that I bought this a while ago at Michael's, and it has these really pretty Christmas little tiny wordings. That's what I'm going to use to kind of make it more Christmas inspired, right? Because this is kind of just like a red truck. So I'm going to use this one that says Christmas Cheers. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this one right here. And I'm going to add that to the middle of my little wagon. Just like that. See that? And I love it because it's clear, so it's beautiful. And this one I put Season's Greetings. And then on this one I put Happy Holidays. Okay? So this one we put Christmas Cheers. I love it. And then we're basically gonna just decorate this little tag, okay? So first of all, let's do the Christmas tree. I have these little mini Christmas trees that I buy at Michael's. These are the little tiny ones, okay? You're going to use one of these little mini Christmas trees, whichever color you want. Here I used a green one, and here I used a red one. And I'm going to use a red one for this one, okay? Now, if you guys remember on my last video that I showed you guys how to create a, I showed you guys how to do this beautiful napkin holder or napkin ring. I don't know if you guys remember. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it at the bottom of this video. I showed you guys how to do that, and I told you not to throw away the little hook that comes with it because we're going to use it. So now I'm going to show you how we're going to use it. This little hook is the one that's going to keep this Christmas tree on top of the truck, okay, or on top of the wagon or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if you have a piercing tool, obviously it's the best way of doing this, right? But mine is upstairs and I'm not going to go and get it. So I'm going to do this the Jenny's way, okay? Take your scissors, put your Christmas tree on top of the truck, measure roughly about where you want to put your little string. So I'm going to put my string right here, and I'm going to put my string right here, okay? Those two little holes that you just made, get your scissors. Please be careful, you might poke yourself, and this is very dangerous, so make sure you're very careful using this, okay? This is not the ideal tool to do this, but I always do things differently, so just be very careful and just poke a hole very carefully and make it big enough that you can poke your little string through. And then do the same thing with the bottom of the bottom hole, okay? So you should really get two little holes like this, okay? I'm gonna string through one end, my little string. You could even use a needle if you want to make your life easier. And then I'm gonna string through the other end, okay? Through the other little hole. Now this hole is not big enough, so I have to make it a little bit bigger, okay? And you should get two of the little strings like this way, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we're going to add our Christmas tree on top of a little car, okay? Now, you wanna keep the Christmas tree in the middle, in the center, and you wanna make a tie in the center. You don't wanna have your Christmas tree on this side, because if you hold it, then it's not gonna really be too center, and it might just like loop over, okay? So to kind of give it like that balance, you wanna make sure that where your string is going to basically be in the middle of the Christmas tree, okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a knot. Now you don't wanna make a very tight knot because you don't wanna disturb your little Christmas tree, but you don't want it to be too loose either because you don't want this to fall apart, okay? So just make it tight enough, but don't make it too tight that you're going to disturb your Christmas tree, okay? And then you're going to double knot it, just like that. See that? And that's how you're gonna get that look. Now, for the extra little strings, you can just basically either make a bow or you can just trim it out. I like to just trim it. And that's how easy you're gonna get that look. This one is a little too long. Let's trim it a little bit more. There we go. See that? And that's how you're gonna get that fantastic look. I just love this project, guys. Isn't that awesome? I thought that was such a good idea. This is such a perfect tag for like a male too, right? Like that male figure in your life, maybe your dad, your husband. This would be perfect. I mean, it can go either way, but you know, because it's a car, it's red, it kind of tends to look more like a, you know, like a male kind of card. But I love it. I just love it. Okay, so let's finish it off. I'm going to use some of this twine that I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of wrap this twine around my tag kind of to make it a little bit more festive, right? So I have my hot glue going for me right here. I'm gonna put this right here because I don't want my tablecloth to get damaged. I just changed my tablecloth for Christmas and I just love it. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically just go around, okay, using this twine if you want. You don't have to. You can just keep it like that and that's also perfectly fine. But I want to make it a little bit more different. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue. And you got to kind of work fast, okay? Because you know the hot glue really dries quickly. And I'm going to just put this around the edge of my tag. Okay? Okay. And I'm just going to basically go around. Okay? See how this didn't dry enough? You got to work really quick, guys. You got to really work really quickly on this because the hot glue will dry on you really quickly. I would just do a little time, like little, you know, don't go all the way like I just did. Do it in little parts. So this way it doesn't drive you crazy, okay? So now you have here, and just go along with the shape of your tag. Just like I'm doing like that. I hope I'm in frame. Let me move a little bit over. Okay? And then I'm going to do the top. And you're just basically going to go around. Okay. Like that. Now we're going to go and do this corner. And you don't have to use this kind of twine. You can also use lace if you want. You can also use ribbon. You can really use anything you want. I'm using this one because I kind of like the candy cane look. See, I'm going to do half of it because I don't want to go all the way because this really dries quickly. So I'll do half. And then I'll do the other half. Now, if you want to first, to make your life easier, if you want to do this first before you add your Christmas tree, you could do that. Okay, and then I'm going to come across this way to finish it off. And there you have it. Okay. I find that it's easier for me to put my Christmas tree on and then do the edges. But if it's easier for you to do the edges and then do your Christmas tree, you can do that too. To me, it's easier this way because this way I already know like kind of the space that I have that I need to work with. So it makes it easier for me. But again, you do however it makes you, however is easier for you, okay? So I'm going to add a little bit of some twine through the loop of the tag. Okay. And then I'm going to double knot this because sometimes because it's twine, it kind of unravels. So I like to double knot it. And then that's basically how I have this done. See that? Pretty, right? Okay, and now we're going to decorate our tag and then we're almost done. So for this tag that I have here, as you can see here, I have some little bells. So I'm going to put some, I have a little bit of some stuff in here. So I have this little red bell that I'm going to add right in the little corner of the tag, okay? So use some hot glue. And again, this can also be changed to your liking. If you don't want to use a bell, maybe you want to use flowers. Use whatever you want, okay? And then, as always, I'm going to use some of my Christmas flowers and I'm going to put it right here in the little corner, okay? I have some over here already cut, as you can see here. And we're going to add some of these lovely flowers onto our tag. So let's see how we're gonna do this. Just like that. That's pretty. Okay, and then maybe we can add this like that. Yes, that looks pretty. Okay, let's make sure this doesn't go anywhere. And then in the center, I'm going to add these little berries. Beautiful. I love it. This is such a beautiful tag. And that's how I did that, guys. See that? That's how I did these tags. They're so simple to make, but they're just so beautiful. It looks like you worked really hard on it, right? Somebody will see this and they'll be like, wow, this is really pretty. But it's so simple to make. As you can see, you can really make a whole bunch of these tags in no time. And you can always obviously change things around. Maybe you want to add some pom-poms. I was thinking of maybe you can even add like a little mini wreath in the center of the door. That would be awesome also. I mean, there's so many things you can do. And in this tag right here, as you can see, if I come a little closer, I use some of my little white flowers, my little Christmas white flowers, and I also use some of the berries. In this one, I just used the berries, but I changed the Christmas tree and I put the green one. Okay, and then this is the one that we just did together. Very nice, right? Do you guys love this tag? I thought this tag was so pretty and so easy to make. Do you see how simple that was? In no time, we created this tag. I hope you guys like this video. I really love this tag. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we'll be doing some more tags because you guys know me. I am so into doing tags. So we're going to definitely be doing more tags. I think I have another one that I have in my mind that I want to do with you guys. And I think you're going to love it. And I'm going to give you a hint, okay? Mason jar. I can't wait. I know, I can't wait. Okay, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like this tag. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope you guys try it out and try to create something like this or at least something similar to this. And I want you guys to just have fun, okay? Don't go crazy thinking about coloring in if you're going to be perfect. You saw how simple that was. You saw how simple I colored in this little car. And I didn't worry about going offline or anything like that. Don't even worry about that, okay? Just have fun making them. If you guys create these, please let me know and tag me on Instagram so I can see your wonderful work, okay, honeys? Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I love you guys so much. Every single one of you, thank you for your sweet comments. I'm going to be checking out my comments and I'm going to be responding to you guys now. So I'll be doing that soon. And I'll be doing another video for you guys soon. Okay, honeys? Thank you. Love you. Be safe. And I'll see you guys on my next video. By the way, make sure you thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Bye, honeys.